Hey, Matthew Buckley, callsign Wiz here with TopGunOptions.com. Wanted to take this opportunity to have a teachable moment, to steal a phrase from a guy who shall remain nameless. Here's a picture of the member site of TopGunOptions.com, and across the top you can see our trade alerts, live trade briefs, wingman coaching, our skill-based training, but more importantly, our ready room. The ready room of a fighter squadron is where you get to hang out and interact with your fellow aviators, but more importantly, the more senior aviators, the instructor pilots, the adversary pilots. That's really where I learned a lot about flying and fighting the Hornet. So at Top Gun Options, you get to interact with your fellow traders, but more importantly, our professional traders. Check this out. Under general market and individual trades, one of our long-term Top Gun traders, Lieutenant Colonel Byrne here, had a question about fast money. He said, hey, Doug, fast money suggested an interesting combo for Las Vegas as follows. Sell a June 46 put for $1.20 credit, and then buy a June 60-65 debit spread, a call spread for $1.25. What's this all about? I've not seen this construct before. So obviously we immediately turned around and gave me a pretty good answer. But folks, this is a perfect example of why Top Gun Options is perfect for traders of all skill levels, because this Las Vegas trade you could have heard over a water cooler or somewhere like Fast Money, and they have about 30 seconds to get into it. Not at Top Gun Options. Our trade alerts, our live trade briefs are in-depth, and we go all the way from a strategic mindset. Why are we even looking at this trade? To commit criteria, our target, our tactical employment, what our mid-course guidance is. We're very detailed in our trade alerts. We just don't throw out a here's what we're doing type of trade. Very in-depth, tactical employment, tactical analysis with all the Greeks, mid-course guidance, our eject level, when are we going to get out for max profit or min-loss, our profitability target, and what threats to success there are. So he had a question about this fast money trade, and it actually cost $1.25 to put on. So let's pull up our Trade Monster platform here, and Las Vegas Sands is in there. Real quick, though, folks, take a look at our strategic partner, and that is TradeMonster. Great platform. Go to TradeMonster.com/TGO. That's for Top Gun Options. TradeMonster.com/TGO. You can open a free virtual paper trading account and get access to some of the tools that I'm going to show you here right now. So let's go back to our TradeMonster platform. I mean, look at it, folks. You don't have to be a rocket surgeon to realize that Las Vegas Sands has kind of been on a tear since the beginning of the year. Looks to have found solid support here down in the 40s. If I back this chart out, it actually, it looks like it's found a ceiling underneath it. And guess what? That's a pretty big gap to fill there. So that would require something pretty dramatic to happen to get back to that 40 range, and we'll talk about that in a moment. I don't know that trader's strategic mindset on fast money for the trade or what intelligence gathering they did, so it's kind of like, finding the enemy's tactical plan but having no clue why they want to execute in that particular fashion. So let me make some assumptions. First of all, the trader is extremely bullish and believes the recent run since January is going to continue. He or she also believes there's probably some support in the mid-40s. Let's tighten up our radar range, take a look at 20 days and see if that washes out. Yeah, there you go. The little got a support level here, maybe down in the 50s, and then the 52-ish, 53 level. So that trader is extremely bullish, and maybe they gamble at Las Vegas Sands properties all the time, and they think that that rally is going to keep going on here. This little pullback here was nothing more than that. If you do your intelligence gathering, one of the headlines that I could dig up as to why that pullback was casino stocks getting ready to take a breather. Okay, great, because they've been on such a tear. There's been some great news on Macau and gambling, and not only with Las Vegas Sands, but Wynn and some other stuff. So this really looks like just kind of a breather pullback that they're stopping at a rest stop on the Jersey Turnpike there. So what do we want to do at Top Gun Options? We want to manage risk. Professional traders start with, how much money can I lose? Not what a retail trader does, how much money can I make? And selling that naked put, that 46 put, just doesn't put a smile on my face here at Top Gun Options. So let's take a look at this April trade. They were going to sell that 46 put down here naked and help pay for a debit spread over here, the 60-65 call spread. Well, let's stand that on its head a little bit. Yeah, we're going to pay. It's going to be a little bit riskier, but if you believe this trader's strategic mindset, they did their intelligence gathering, and this is uber bullish. Let's do a tactic called a double vertical. Now, a double vertical is simply two verticals on top of each other. It's not that cosmic. So, Trade Monster paper trading tool here. All of our trades are made in a virtual or paper trading account, $100,000 notional trade. So here's what I want to do. Instead of that 46, I'm going to sell 10 of the April 50 puts. I'm going to add a put underneath it. I'm going to buy, make sure it's April now, the 45 underneath it as a hedge. Folks, you've always got to hedge, man. Las Vegas gets hit by a bomb, Las Vegas Sands, CEO resigns, whatever it is, that black swan event, you have always got to be hedged. Now, let's take care of that debit spread up on top. Whoops, didn't want to buy stock there. We wanted to do options. So let's add a call. And they were buying the, I believe the Colonel said, April 60-65. And that is obviously a bull call spread there. And selling the 65 on top, making sure we got April, the 65s as they're ceiling there. So that, take a look over here. This is why it's called a double vertical, because it is a double vertical. Political science major, Navy guy, so that they made it easy for me. Let's create an order real quick and analyze it. And again, check this out. This is pretty cool. We turned what could have been a trade that was a $1.25 debit. Let's look mid-market here, and about 14 cents. We'll actually get a credit to do this. Yes, the 50 put's a little closer. Obviously, a little. It's obviously higher than that 46 put that trader was using. But check this out. The risk to reward is about a 1-to-1. I love that ratio. Just like a thrust to weight ratio of 1-to-1. That's a good risk to reward. We're risking about $4,800, $4,900 to make $5,100. Now, and we're getting a credit to do it. How's that bite you? Instead of paying out $1.25. But again, this is a very, very bullish trade, but it's also hedged. Any threats out there? Next dividend, yeah, 316, actually before expiry, but since it's an April trade, nothing huge there. So let's go ahead and again, our Top Gun rules of engagement and our $100,000 paper trading accounts, we never risk more than 5% of our capital on any one trade. So that's right at our rules of engagement there. So I'm going to create that order. I'm going to put that in there. So Pete, we just turned what would be money out of your pocket, a $1.25 spread in this custom spread, made it a little safer, and then also brought in a credit for you. So it's called a double vertical. So folks, that is the type of education you're going to get here at Top Gun Options. The type of training. You don't get educated. You're going to get trained here at Top Gun Options. If you're interested, we have a full throttle course coming up, full of intermediate and advanced tactics, live trading, and training coming up in about a week. Go to topgunoptions.com/full-throttle to get started right away. I'm Matthew Buckley with Top Gun Options saying happy hunting. Make sure you hedge.